What's going on today, guys? In this video we're going to be changing out the wheels on the Genesis G70. Today is the day the wheels are going to be swapped out at the dealership. We're just doing it at the dealership because we got new wheels. Tires are already there. I took the wheels there yesterday to get mounted and balanced, and we're taking the car there later today to be swapped over to the winter setup. So I'm going to show you guys what I did in the last few days preparing for this. Like I said, we got the new wheels. I'll show you guys that. And I also ceramic coated the wheels so they're nice and protected for the winter time, since they're only going to be used pretty much in the winter time. So let's go ahead and take a look at that video, get caught up, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Alright, so let's go ahead and unbox the new winter wheels for the Genesis G70. You guys have probably already gotten a hint by the box, but without further ado, here is the new winter wheel for the Genesis G70. Alright, now some of you guys might already know what this wheel is, but if you guys don't, it is the Enkei Draco in the gunmetal gray color. This is an 18x8 plus 35 offset wheel, of course the 5x114 bolt pattern. Now we ended up going with the Draco because I actually found quite a few forum members and other people that have either owned a G70 or a Kia Stinger that actually ran this wheel and had already fitted it on the car. So I went ahead and sent a few pictures to my dad to see what he thought of it, because, you know, of course we were searching for a winter setup, and he liked it enough, so we went ahead and bought them. Now we actually got a really good deal on these from a site called Wheelwell. If you guys are unfamiliar with Wheelwell, I've always had this little link at the top corner of my home channel page with the mods for my Launch GT. But anyways, they have started to get into the parts selling business for aftermarket parts and stuff like that. But they have recently, over the last, I guess, like 6 to 8 months, been giving out these incredible deals on aftermarket parts, basically up to 50% off coupons in some cases, and that's exactly what we got here. So we ended up getting a full set of Enkei Draco wheels, which retail for, I think in this size, they retail just over $1,000. I think it was like $1,010 or $12 or something like that. We ended up getting the entire set for just over $500 shipped. So a huge shout out to wheelwell.com for providing the amazing discounts. I know within the last month or so they've kind of cracked down on their discount code usage, and now you're typically going to find about 20 to 30% off depending on how much you spend. But yeah, at the time we got a really good deal on these wheels. Now before I take these wheels to the dealership to get them mounted on tires and stuff in the next couple of days, I'm going ahead and ceramic coating them right now. The stuff I'm going to be using is kind of a cheaper ceramic coat, to be honest. It's just something I got through my work. It is the Technician's Choice TEC 580 ceramic coating. I looked this stuff up online. It retails for about $40 online. I managed to get it for about half that price. So it was a really good deal for a ceramic coating. Most people said it's kind of like an annual ceramic coating, so it doesn't last as long as those like 2 to 3 year coatings, but it should easily last 1 year if applied properly. But yeah, that's the coating we're going to be using on these wheels. And of course I bought some of these micro suede pads and an applicator pad from Auto Geek within the last couple of days. So that's the stuff we're going to be using on the wheels. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started on coating these wheels. So guys, I just finished up ceramic coating all 4 wheels. It took me about 2.5 to 3 hours to do all 4 wheels. Those wheels are pretty intricate, especially when compared to the stock G70 wheels over there. So those wheels would definitely take a lot less time than these would. The face on these are just pretty intricate. So that's probably why it took so long. But anyways, I'll catch you guys in the morning when I go ahead and drop these wheels off at the dealership, as well as the TPMS sensors that are sitting on the boxes, and we'll go from there. All right guys, it is the next morning. I'm gonna go ahead and back my car up in the garage here, load those wheels up in the car, and take them over to the dealership to be mounted on the tires. So we're pulling up to the dealership now. I'm gonna go ahead and drop the wheels off, and I'll see you guys in a second. So let's give one last look at the G70 with the factory sport wheels, because this is probably the last time in this video that you'll see the car in this form. Honestly, I'm gonna miss it, but probably not as much as I think. I really do like this setup. You know, it's got tons of grip and everything like that, but the new wheels look good. They're just, 18 inch, so smaller diameter and everything like that. But yeah, so this is probably the last look at the G70 with these wheels on it. Alright guys, I just got done with class. We're gonna head down to the dealership now, where I'm gonna meet my dad with the G70. So we will get the new winter wheels and tires put on the car and see what it looks like. Now I'm also hoping they have 3 Velocitors N currently in stock. But when I met with Mark for an inadvertent lunch yesterday, he said pretty much no test drives are allowed with those cars because they want to keep the miles off of them, and probably in case of dealer trade instances too. So I really want to test drive one of the Velociter N, but if I don't get to, well, can't do anything about that. But maybe I can even test drive a GT N Line 2 to see what that's like compared to the Elantra GT Sport. Alright guys, we just got back from the dealership, and as you guys can see, the Enkei Dracos are now in the car. They actually look pretty good in my opinion. I really like the gunmetal gray color compared to, I guess, the black chrome on the stock wheels, but the dark gray definitely looks really good. No problems with that. They fit around the brakes just fine on the Genesis G70, which I knew they would since I saw a picture online with them fitted in, but it is pretty tight up front here. I don't know if you guys can see with that one wheel weight. If that was underneath the caliper there, right where the hardware for the brakes sticks out, it would definitely hit. So plenty of clearance here with the spokes. I mean, more than stock, I think, even, but that's just due to the wheel design. So, but yeah, no problems with that. We went with the Continental Extreme Contact DW06 since those had pretty good ratings. We'll see how those go in the snow. Again, these are an all-season tire, but these are going to be for winter and snow use here in the Midwest. So he didn't want to go with a true snow tire just due to the fact that there might be like a trip or two put on these tires, and we don't know how true snow tires or winter tires would hold up over that long period of mileage. But overall, I think these all seasons will do just fine in the snow, considering this car is all-wheel drive and we don't get a ton of snow here in the Midwest. Now, one thing I wanted to specifically mention too is the fact that the TPMS sensors on this car did program themselves after about 3 miles of driving. So I want to give a shout out to whoever that was in the Facebook group that linked the Kia Stinger TPMS sensors for use on the G70, because they worked out fine. I think we got all 4 for about $85 to $90. So again, they worked fine. Just put them in the car, drive for about 3 to 4 miles, and they programmed themselves and were reading the correct pressures at that point. So if you guys are interested in changing tires or anything on your G70, just note that the correct TPMS sensors will program themselves and do not need to be programmed at all. Now, Hyundai Tech did say that a 5th TPMS sensor might screw up the programming process or learning process of the new TPMS sensors. So we were on the safe side and hauled all 4 wheels and tires in the hatch in my car instead of putting one in the trunk like we planned on for this car. So just keep that in mind, that it may or may not affect anything with the learning of the new TPMS sensors. That's just something he recommended doing. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the new wheels and tires for the Genesis G70. I know they're nothing super fancy aftermarket, but again, Enkei is a pretty reputable brand and they make a pretty quality product. I just wish these Draco wheels used the flow form technology to make them a little more lightweight compared to what they are, just regular cast wheels. But they are certainly a lot lighter than the stock wheels and tires from the G70. Those things have to weigh 55 to 60 pounds a piece at least, especially the rear tires and wheels. But anyways, again, I hope you guys enjoyed this video of the new wheels and tires. If you did, please hit that like button. It definitely helps me out. Also, I apologize for not posting more videos recently. School has definitely taken up a ton of time with my schedule and stuff like that. So I definitely apologize for not posting, but hopefully you guys understand. I know we've gained quite a few subscribers recently, so thank you for that. I think we're over 3,600 as I'm filming this video right now, so that's pretty impressive, and I definitely appreciate all the new subscribers on the channel. Keep an eye out for more G70 content as well as a launch of GT content in the near future as always. But going into the winter season, I don't really have much control over the weather. So, but anyways, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed once again. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next